I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seen decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kind of slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
BC got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
No, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
No, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. With Christ's return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. And we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
All right, Shalom, can you hear me? Shalom, Yahbashim, Yahshabrakatan.
All right. What's good with you, priest?
I'm Tawab, sir.
All right. So we're gonna get started here. Shalom, Yahbashim, Yahshabrakatan. My sisters, Yahal Shamar Al Thun, Bashim Yahabasham, priest and officer Kwamgwan of the I.S.U.P.K and the command in Gen.YAHANNA. Started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Of course, we teach that blacks, Latinos, First Nation, man and woman are the chosen of the Most High God. The Israelites that the Bible speaks about in the course, like the song says, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks about.
Damn right, sir.
Can you hear me good?
Khan.
I said you got the background now.
Yeah,
He's learning.
every week is something different, you know.
Okay, I see you. I see you, priest. I see you.
God.
That's what's up. Yeah. All right. So, of course, man, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into this topic. The topic I got going is so the love of America. You understand? The love of America equals hate for our God, which is your God, and your people. You understand that? So when you love America and you put your stock into America and you love American ways, you present yourself like an American, you know what I mean? You hate your God. You understand that? And you hate your people. And it's a given. That's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? What you think about that?
I agree 100%, sir. You know, you can't serve two masters, like the scriptures say. You know,
Excellent precept. Excellent precept. That's good. That's a good one. You know what I mean? You're right, because there's no way you can make the Most High God, satisfied with your ways and your deeds, and in America at the same time. It's not going to happen. You understand that? You know, choosing the ways of America is automatically going to go against what the Most High wants you to do. And of course, we're going to bring that out in the scriptures. And one of the people that I want to talk about today, as I mentioned to you, is 50 Cent. You understand that? 50 Cent is, and don't get me wrong, 50 Cent, I mean, I always say, I actually got 50 Cent second on my all-time, hip hop list as far as, just a total artist. You know what I mean? I got Pac as number one. You know what I mean? But 50 is my number two. And a lot of people, when I say that, they be like, what? I can't believe, Nas, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? They in there. But for me, just everything that he brings to the table, he's just number two to me. I don't judge just off of lyrics alone. You understand? So, you know what I mean? If you're going off of lyrics alone, of course, you're going to say Nas, you're going to say Jay-Z, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Just everything total, he's that dude. So, but at the end of the day, this brotherhood is shaky. You understand that? It's very shaky. And I'm going to bring some things out to prove that. And then we're going to read some scriptures, of course. You know what I mean? So let me see. All right. So first, I don't know if you saw there was a picture that was floating around with 50 Cent. And let me see if I can bring it up here first. Let me see. Salaki, give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Let me see. And it's like a hit, it's going viral, you know what I mean? Like it's going viral. Let me see if I can find it here. He said it on yeah, here it is. All right, let me pull it up and then I'm gonna show it. All right, hold on. All right, yeah, it's right on it. I got exactly what I wanted to. Give me 1 second. Let me share it for you. All right. Can you see that?
Khan.
All right. Okay. So, this is 50 Cent and Lauren Boebert. All right. She's a Colorado Republican, who works for the, who works in the, the kingdom of the Edomites. You understand that? And I do believe that she is an oppressor. I think her mother may be an Israelite, maybe, I'm not sure, or maybe some Hispanic background. But the crazy thing is, her father is not known. She doesn't even know who her father is. You understand that? So he went and put on here, making the White House look good and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? You see him in his blue Joe Biden suit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it look. I mean, the perfect lineup, shape up. You know what I mean? He the American flags in the background. I mean, that alone, man. I just don't know, as a brother who knows what we know here in the I.S.U.P.K and the command in Gen.YAHANNA, I just couldn't be in no picture, you know what I mean, with American flags in the background, especially given he knows he comes from Queens, he's from Queens, you know what I mean? So he knows the history of what this country has done to our people and what it's done to his people. But nevertheless, he doesn't care because why? Because he's getting crumbs to fall from his master's table. You understand that? Yeah. I mean, if you want to jump in, go ahead. But
I just think this, imagery is this is very destructive for our people. See something like this. I mean, it just makes you want to do that. If you're
con,
not in the truth, you want to get to the White House and take a picture,
right, con.
put on the oppressor suit, and put the
Con.
flag by, it's wicked.
Yeah, I mean it's like I'm gonna jump in on you, but he feels like he's made it. I mean, and like we were saying before, we were talking about 50 grew up. I know his mother was like in the streets, stuff like that. I don't think he knows his father. And he was pretty much abandoned. His mother died when he was like a certain age, and he was shot up, you know what I mean? So he might take on that mentality that nobody was there for me. I don't give a F. So now, and when he made it, that's basically how he came out. Like, I wasn't supposed to make it, but now I made it, so now I'm gonna make everybody suffer. You understand that? So 50, and he's abandoned, you know what I mean? He's abandoned a lot of his people he grew up with, friends and stuff like that. He takes on that ideology, that feeling that the F these niggas in the hood, you know what I mean? Like that's how he is, you know what I mean? Now, and we both listened to his audiobook, which is a very good audiobook. I mean, it was an excellent audiobook. I mean, he made a lot of good points in it, and he's a very focused, hard-driven, black man. But nevertheless, like I said, this brother's brotherhood is shaky, man. Like I said, I'm gonna show you. But like I said, so I wanted to put this up there to show you that. So he's putting this heathen up here, as she's like something special, you know what I mean? And she looks a little darker than she normally is. I think she got some makeup on, because if you see other pictures of her, she definitely looks like she can be an Edomite, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, just the image that he portrays, the suit, the tie, you know what I mean? The shape up, you know what I mean? He's at the White House, you know what I mean? Then there's this is let me see. Let me get there's some other pictures he has up here too, man. He's up here. Look at this, man. Look at this guy. Look at this, man.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like this is he thinks standing next to these oppressors is what's hot in these streets. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, brother. These is not the people that made you go 10 times platinum. You understand that? You know what I mean? It was the support of your people that pretty much got you there. And what kills me about him too is he worships that damn Eminem, man. He worships Eminem. Because Eminem signed him, put him on or whatever. And he acts like, Eminem saved his life, which to some degree I can understand. He did, help him get him in the industry because he was blackballed at one point. But you know what people don't even think about is Eminem wouldn't be nothing without a black man, Dr. Dre. You see what I'm saying? He owes more to our culture than any damn thing. You know what I mean? Just because he helped a few, brothers, you know what I mean, get in the spotlight or whatever, he still is a culture vulture, period. You know what I mean? But 50 Cent will go to war about Eminem. You know what I mean? He goes to war about Eminem. He loves that cat. But, he's sitting here with another politician as if, it's something special because he's standing next. And then you got the White House in the background. You know what I mean? Which basically comes from the blood of your ancestors. You know what I mean? 50's, you know what I mean? So this Lauren Boebert, right? She made a statement about I'm trying to see if I can find it on here. Give me 1 second. She made a statement about immigration and about of course about our people basically like shut down the borders, don't ever let them over here. You know what I mean? That whole Trump feeling. You understand that? And I believe she's pro-Trump too. So yeah, I mean it's at least from what she says or whatever. So it's just, you know what I mean? For him to support somebody like this is just ridiculous. Now I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something interesting about this dude, right? This is the type of brother this is. Now, 50 Cent is famous for having G Unit. You know what I'm saying? He's very popular, he's very rich, and he has, one of his best acquaintances is Tony Yayo. You understand that? Look at this here, man. Look at this. Watch this. Let me stop sharing this, and then I'm gonna share something else for you. Got something off of YouTube. Now, you tell me, Haran, is this brotherhood to you or not? Look at this.
Oh no.
I'm gonna play it one more time. This is 50 Cent. Throwing Tony Yayo in the bushes.
Oh wow.
That you know what I mean? Let me see. Now, joking or not,
President Biden
you know what I
created
mean?
an inflation.
Joking or not, that is definitely, you know what I mean, something that if that doesn't express this guy's brotherhood or the lack of brotherhood, I don't know what. This is a guy that he grew up with, you know what I mean? And it is his man's or whatever you want to say, like, you know, it's his homeboy, his boy. But to do that on TV, now I don't know if Tony Ayo, they say he might have did something or pissed him off or whatever it was, but to do that on that level, knowing who you are and to embarrass that brother like that, you know what I mean, for the world to see is just, it's just ridiculous. You understand that? It's just ridiculous. And his brotherhood is definitely shaky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to jump in on that.
I mean, I think that this is just like Esau's playbook, you know what I mean? Basically, where you know you get a ghetto black man, you know, or Hispanic, you know, he starts from the bottom, he goes through all kinds of poverty, then you put him up on a platform where he's damn near top of the world, you know, at the top of the world. So he abandons his culture and well, he kind of got his culture, but he abandons his people per se, and he makes him like this Superman. And now everybody in the hood, they damn near can't even relate to him anymore.
Yeah, and those are heavy points you brought up, because the scriptures we're going to bring out is talking exactly about what you just said. Like the one, like you just said that you know, it feels like he's Superman, and he, you know what I mean, he can't, and then he can't relate to his own people. That's like a rich man. That's what it's talking about. You understand that? He's so rich that he's out of touch with reality. You know what I mean? He thinks he's something completely different than his people. You know what I mean? You're still a black man. You're still an Israelite. You know what I mean? And the world's going to see you that way. So we're gonna jump into the scriptures. All right. So let's do that. Let's let me see. Let me share my screen again. And 1 second. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get to the. We're going to start out with 1 John 2 and 15. That's what we're going to start out with. Let me pull this up here so you can see it. John 2. Okay. All right. Can you see that, Aaron?
It's small. Last time I was able to make it bigger. I don't know.
Let me see. Let me. Yeah, that's as big as it's gonna get for me. Let me see.
Okay, I can still read it, sir.
Okay, Con. All right, read that for me, brother.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15.
Right.
Love not the world,
Mm-hmm.
neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right. I read that again. Excellent. 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Aaron, could you break that down for me, brother?
Basically, you know, the world is what we live in. This is not our world. This is basically Satan's world, what we live in. And it's Esau's world. And you can't love the world of these heathens, because if you start loving this world, you will not be able to love the world we are in, and that's Christ's kingdom that we're trying to, you know, establish here on earth. So you can't love both worlds.
Excellent. Right. You understand? So trying to please these people, trying to fit in with these people is automatically going to disqualify you from your people. You understand that? And when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? When it comes down to anything, these people are not going to, they're not going to be on your side. They're not going to protect you. They're not. You see what they're doing to Puff Daddy right now.
If I may,
look how long and look how rich Puff Daddy is. You say he's been rich for the last 25, 30 years almost. And he's damn what, a billionaire almost? Like, you know what I mean? And look what they're doing to him now. Now he's nothing now. You understand that? Go ahead.
What they do is they get you nice and fat, they put you on top, and then as you're moving up and doing these things, getting on top, you're doing all kinds of abominations. You know what I mean? So they
Right.
gather all that stuff on you, and they wait for the perfect time to pull the
Clip your
carpet.
wings. Clip
On
your
'em.
wings. Not to cut you off. Yeah, clip.
They
You're
do.
right. Right. Well, Aharon brought out is very heavy. You're right. And that's what he better not ever forget, because he does a lot of things on the social media too. He makes a lot of jokes and stuff. I mean, that's Israel. That's the tribe of Judah. That's who we are. But this brother, it better be careful, because well, what he's not aware of is he's not aware of what the Most High can do to him.
Con.
See,
That's
he
what it
thinks,
really is.
right. He knows that no man can do anything to him. He knows that he might be smart enough to navigate his way around Esau, but he's underestimating what the Most High God will do to him. And that's what happens when you're not in the I.S.U.P.K under commanding General Yohanna. You don't fear the Lord. You understand that? And if you don't fear the Lord, that chastisement or that punishment can be coming at any moment. You understand? Cut you down very quick. So I'll read that one more time. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. What's in the world? You know what I mean? The love of money, and being a celebrity. You understand that? Wanting to be, he got multiple TV shows. You understand that? So, and don't get me wrong, there's no sin in this brother having money or, doing, doing whatever he needs to do to earn. Now, if you don't sin, there's no problem with that. Now, of course, we know he's not in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General Honor, so he is a sinner and he doesn't know certain things. But he's not a stupid individual. 50 Cent is very, very aware of what he does. You understand that? He's very aware of it. You know what I mean? That's why I say a lot of his shows, I don't watch none of that stuff, anything, but I do know that a lot of his shows, he shows a lot of drug dealing activity. There's a lot of LGBTQ stuff going on.
A lot of that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. So he's aware of it. He's aware of it, but he doesn't care because he's getting rich. And this whole thing is he wants to impress this world. He wants to impress, the prince of this world. You understand that? He's not at all concerned about serving the Most High God. And that's his problem. That's why he lacks brotherhood. And that's why he can throw Tony Yayo in the bushes. And he can do other things to other people. 50's he's relentless when it comes to attacking his people. You ever notice that? He attacks his people. Oh, he loves to pick on his other people, man. He loves it. He loves to do it. You know what I mean? And again, as an Israelite, as the tribe of Judah, we know how our brothers can be. But there comes a time when you got to cut some of that down, though. You understand that? You got to cut that down. You can't do that forever. All right. So let's go to we're gonna jump into the next scripture. Let's go to we're gonna pull Deuteronomy 23:6. That's what we're gonna go there. Let me pull this up here. My screen should still be sharing. Let me see, 23. All right. Ron, if you can, Bubba Kashah, could you read that? I know it's small for you.
Con. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 6. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity all that days forever.
Right. I'll read that again. Deuteronomy 23:6. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity all the days forever. So who's there, first of all? Who is it talking about?
Talking about the heathens.
Right. The heathen nations, whatever. So what does it look like to seek their peace? What does it look like?
To take pictures in the White House with the American flag behind you, holding it. That's seeking their peace. That's making them think I'm harmless. I'm one of you. I made it. Thank you. I'll do whatever I gotta do. You know what I mean? Boss. I'll do anything. Boss.
This brother right here. Let me tell you something, man. This is the beginnings of a great brother right here, man. He gonna be excellent when he get his speakings on. I can see it. I told this brother this a long time ago. I seen greatness in him. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, brother, it's in you. It's in you. But that what you just said was excellent. That's exactly how it looks. How putting on that suit. That's seeking their peace. You know what I mean? Getting a perfect lineup. You know what I mean? Getting it because that's their culture. Like General Muhammad brought this out. It was so heavy last class, like a class or two ago, about you know, our people always were, they considered us barbarians because we wore the big beard like like priest and officer Aharon has on, you know what I'm saying? Mine ain't, you know what I mean? I don't have the, you know, the genetics to be able to do that, you know what I mean? If that's what you want to say about
sir.
it. You know what I mean? Yeah, this brother got the beard amongst beards, you know what I'm saying? But this is how our people always been. We wore a beard, you know what I mean? We let our hair grow. You understand that? And that's why they called us barbarians, because we also talk like ah, ba, ga, da, ha. You understand that? So that's why they called us that. That's our culture, to look rough, to look masculine. You understand that? And that,
right, sir.
Haran don't want to say this, but really, ever since he's been growing that beard, he's been, you know, he's been getting a little more action. You know what I mean? No, I'm just this is my brother, man. We do this all the time. We mess with my brother. Yeah, Salakia. This is my cat. No, I'm just bad. This is the love of the brotherhood. You understand that? So getting a perfect lineup, a shape up, that's still Presser's customs. You understand that? That's what that makes him comfortable when he see you go. Look, you know what it's like going to a job like that. They going Presser gonna look at you like, oh my man. Listen, this is no lie. I got offered a job at a power plant one time, like years ago, right? Years ago. So we sitting down in the orientation, right? And this is way before I even knew the truth. This is a year before I knew the truth. We sitting down there like, yeah, you know, the job is this, the job is that. So one of the things that we had to do was we had to shave our face.
Good night.
So I'm like, what? This is before I knew it. I just knew something about this told me this is not right, right? So this is before I even knew the law on it. So they bring, this is no lie, brother. At the orientation, they bring out shaving cream and razors and say, yeah, you guys got to shave your beard off. I got up and was like, shalom. Listen. This is no lie. And I mean, of course, I didn't say shalom because I didn't know the truth. But in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. And I didn't even have a beard like you. I just had facial hair. But I just knew there was something wrong with that. They really they tried to make us shave our face off. You see,
if I may, sir, and not to cut you off, if I may. That's no different than I think it was a wrestler, a child, maybe in high school or middle school. He had dreadlocks, and they cut his dreadlocks at a competition.
I seen that. Yeah, right. Now, of course, dreads are unlawful anyway, but but to them, it's like, no, we can't have this nigga shit going on.
It's not what the Edomites, they just want you to just I don't know. Right. I don't get it.
You just like in a slavery. You ever notice on a slavery, if you wear a hat and you turn it backwards, you can wear a hat, but you cannot turn your hat backwards or anything like that. Because Esau's just, you know, everything about him is just straight up and down. You know what I mean?
Normal,
you know
just,
just
you like plain.
Yeah, right.
That's like cooking food with no seasoning, salt, no pepper.
Right. Yeah, right. You know, he's not the salt of the earth. You understand that? We are. That's why we make everything look the way it does. You know what I mean? We bring flavor to this earth. They can't do nothing without us. And that's what 50 Cent need to recognize. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to try to seek their peace, you know what I mean, or their prosperity. You understand that? That's like when we went into the land back in the day, in the scriptures in the Old Testament, when we went into the land of Canaan or whatever, which became, you know, Israel. He said, the Lord said, break down their images, destroy this, destroy that. We ain't trying to mix with these people or be like them. You know what I mean? That's the law that the Lord gave us. We're never trying to be like these people. And why should we? Why do you want to be? Look at this. Look at our people, man. We're the most, the best, beautiful looking people there is. You understand that? And that's just what it is. And they know it too. They know. Why the hell we got to try to look like them? You know what I mean? Why we got to try to look like them? Yeah. So again, Deuteronomy 23:6, thou shalt not seek their peace nor prosperity all thy days forever. And that's what it means, forever. We are never supposed to try to look like these people, ever try to be like them or make them comfortable or make them happy. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure 50 Cent knows better, but that money got him. That money has him.
That's
And
what it always is. The riches, you know.
It has him right now. Look, I'm gonna bring something else about this female again before I jump back into the scriptures. Watch this. All right. Now you would think. Remember how he said in the little thing in the clip. He said making the White House look good, right? Ain't that what he said?
Con.
Say that about her, right? I mean, let me. This chick is trash. She comes from trash. She don't even know who her father is, and she comes from trash. Listen to this. I'm gonna jump a little bit into her personal life. Watch this, okay? Now here, I don't know if you can see that, but it might be small for you. But I'm gonna read it, okay? So give me 1 second. All right. So personal life. Boebert lived with her husband Jason Boebert in Silk, Colorado. They have 4 sons and 1 grandson. Her mother inspired me to be a mother when I was 18 years old. In February 2004, Jason was arrested and charged for harassing and physically assaulting Boebert, and he was convicted in November 2004. Jason worked in the oil and gas industry prior to opening their restaurant, Shooter's Grill, and continued working in that industry even after opening the restaurant. Jason registered the company Boebert Consulting LLC in 2012 and provided drilling services as an on-site drilling foreman to Terra Energy since 2017. Now I'm gonna skip down. All right, now watch this. This is her. Watch this. All right, 2015. Boebert was detained at a music festival for shouting at a group of people arrested for underage drinking, yelling that their arrest was unconstitutional because they had not received Miranda warnings. Deputies reported she encouraged people arrested for underage drinking to break free and repeatedly said she had friends at Fox News who would report on her subsequent illegal arrests. She was cited for misdemeanor disorderly conduct and twice failed to appear in court on the charge. The charge was later dismissed because the Mesa County District Attorney's Office believed there was no reasonable likelihood of conviction if the case went to trial. Watch this. 2016. This is the girl he said making the White House look good. Boebert was cited for careless driving and operated an unsafe vehicle. In February 13, 2017, she was arrested and booked in Garfield County Jail for failure to appear in court on these charges. She pleaded guilty to unsafe vehicle charge, and the careless driving and failure to appear charge was dismissed. All right, this is the perks of being, this is white, what you call it, white privilege. Right, exactly. On May 16, 2023, Boebert announced that she had filed for divorce from her husband on May 11th, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce was finalized on October 10th. So now she's an adulteress. You see what I'm saying? She just does it. She does it all right? Yeah. On September 10th, 2023, Boebert and a male companion were removed by security staff from a performance of the musical Beetlejuice in a theater in Denver, Colorado, after she caused a disturbance by vaping, singing, and recording the performance.
She just wants to do what she wants to do.
White
can control her.
Right. This is what it is. This is white supremacy. You know what I mean? Boebert initially denied having vape as well as causing a disturbance, writing on social media that she pleaded guilty to laughing and singing too loud. After surveillance video footage of the incident was released, she apologized for falling short of her values and vaping. So she lied about vaping, and there was footage of it. She said that she had previously denied it only because she did not recall having done so. Oh man!
Well, if I may,
go ahead, brother.
Like the Christians say, we all fall short. That's that's their excuse.
This guy, he's always on topic. You're right. You're right. Look, but listen to this. The video also showed Boebert's companion fondling her breast and Boebert caressing his genitalia while they were in their seats.
Good night.
Months later, Boebert described the incident as a very private moment that the media had broadcast. Oh man. Then it also says here, he was also diagnosed with a rare condition, May-Thurner syndrome. Let me say something, man. And this is who he says makes the White House look good, right? This trash. You understand that? And look, this is the black man too. Let's jump into that.
This is us.
Because this is what it is. You go get that white skin, that beautiful, as they say, blonde, stringy hair. You want to caress it, you know what I mean? And you think you got something special. You got something special, and you got a damn, you know what I mean, a beast, and something that's less than, you know what I mean, a woman. You know what I mean? This woman is trash. You understand that? Trash. And again, you know what I mean? Interracial marriage is a sin against the Most High God. It is. If you didn't know, you did it before. You got to live with that choice you made, but it is a sin. Interracial dating is a sin. You understand that? And for 50 Cent to put this, woman on his page and make it seem like she's something so much better, because black women are looking at that and they think, oh, this is what he likes. This is it. A woman with so-called power. She's not a black woman. She ain't from the ghetto. She ain't from the slums of the filth like he is. You know what I mean? So he won, right? That's what he thinks. He didn't won. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you want to jump in on that, but it's ridiculous.
I mean, you kind of put everything in a nutshell. I mean, it's just sad, man. That's where we're at. Once you go up that ladder, you got to put somebody like that.
Right. Yeah, you can't. It's no longer acceptable for you to have, you know what I mean? It's no longer acceptable for you to have a sister, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We know how our sisters can be, you know what I mean? They got that mouth almighty, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you go, yeah, but like General Muhammad, and look, General Muhammad is man, when he brought this out, it made me, I was like, wow, like I never looked at it that way. He said, we, our women, our women are lively, like the scripture says. Our women are lively, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no plain Jane, you know what I mean? Our women are lively, they have spirit. So, and you as being the male or the so-called lion, you understand that, or the warrior spirit, that shouldn't be nothing for us to maintain. You understand that? It's going to be a battle. She's going to give you some issues. But, and he brought this out too, what I noticed about that is it can be helpful against the white man's supremacy if it's used the right way. If it's used the right way, that black woman can definitely be a nice, forefront wall of, protection, you know what I mean? But when, of course, a lot of our sisters are working with them. So, you know what I mean? They got us down in the cut, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They got us, you know what I mean? They're the watchdog for the oppressor. A lot of them for the watchdog for the oppressor, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But it's the way this society is set up is crazy, y'all, Ron. It's crazy. So we're jump into the next scripture. All right, let's go to Jeremiah 2:33. Okay. I'm gonna share this. Let me share this screen again. All right. Let me know if you can see that. If you can read that for me, brother, I appreciate it. Baba Kusha.
Khan. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 33. Why trimmeth thou thy way to seek love?
Right.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Right. Why trimmest Jeremiah 2:32 and 33? Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love? Trimming your ways is, again, trying to look like the oppressor, trying to talk like the oppressor, trying to be where the oppressor is at. You want to be in his White House. You understand that? You want to date his women. You understand that? And you do all that for what? To seek the love of America. You understand that? That's why and to be accepted by him, knowing you should know that no matter what you do, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? He's still going to beat you over your damn head if you get stopped by the police. He's still going to throw your ass in jail, Salakia. You understand that? You're still a nigger to him, Salakia, but that's just the truth. You understand that? You jump in on that. You know what I mean?
If I may, I don't think a lot of these celebrities don't even care. All they care about is money and getting out the ghetto, getting the money. Even deep down inside, they know that Esau don't really bang with them, don't really like them, but it doesn't matter to them as long as they're rich. You know what I mean? As long as they don't have to be, as long as they don't have to live next to me and you, and they can live next to, Charlie Sheen or whoever the hell they want to live. They want to live next to their oppressor. They don't want to live next to us. So as long as they can do that, they'll take the abuse. They'll every now and then,
oh man,
and be looked at, as
because not to cut you off, Salakia, but you're right. It's like, okay, I live next to Hugh Hefner, and then not only that. The most important thing, Aharon, is I get to shit on my own people. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I forget. He don't even care about being, looking like the butler next to his neighbor. You know what I mean? What he cares about is I can shit on my people from where I come from. You know what I mean? That's a poison that plagues our community, Aharon. It's a poison. It's terrible that we think that way, that we gotta, shit on our own people. Salaki it's terrible. Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore, thou hast also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You know what I'm saying? So by mingling with these people, trying to be next to them, they're studying you. And let me tell you something about Esau. He studies you and he knows exactly everything about you. He knows, okay, that's why you got, the Asians with nail salons in your neighborhood. And that's why they're making a killing off of you, because they know that you sisters, your edges is falling short. And they know that you need that hair. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got they control the hair shops. They know you want your nails done. They know everything about your man. You know what I mean? They know everything about us because you want to be in bed with these people, like Dr. Dre signing Eminem. You trying to tell me you couldn't go get another brother out the hood somewhere? I mean, you know how many black men rap better than Eminem? I get tired of hearing this shit. Salakia, Eminem was the GOAT. Eminem was this. Eminem was that. It'd be our own people. Eminem this, Eminem that. It'd be the oppressor will step up and say, man, he's overrated. You know what I mean? But it'd be our own people. No, he's one of the greatest. He's greater than Pac. He's greater. I'll be like, this dude ain't saying nothing you can relate to. What you can relate to throwing a baby in the dryer? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What does he say that you can relate to? Because he
because he flipped. Yeah.
He ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
He ain't saying nothing. He's saying a whole bunch of he's rapping certain syllables and he's just rapping fast. But he's rapping crazy. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. In the kingdom, this will not be allowed. This will not be allowed. If you try to sign a white rapper, you know what I mean? You go into the gallows. You know what I mean? It's not even because I mean that's how we got to be, because that's how they are with us. Just like when we try to get a certain slavery, or we try to get go get a loan or something like that. What do? They look at that application. Yep. All they see is they look at your face. Oh, you don't qualify. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care what your credit score is. They don't care. How good of it you've been in society, how many records you done sold. They don't care about none of that. You're still a nigga to them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me pull up the next scripture. I don't know if you want to say any more on that, but
sir.
Okay, come on. Let me see. I believe it's Ecclesiastes or Cuss. Ecclesiastes Cuss. Hold on one second. Man, I tell you what, I love this this online it just makes it, you can navigate, the quality and everything is just it's something special, man. I tell you, the times we live in now, and there's no reason not to be able to go out there and get the knowledge, man.
It's here.
Yeah, it's right there, right? You ain't got to leave your house.
You ain't gotta leave your house.
I mean, the brothers back in the day, brothers back in the day had to go to the library and all that. You know what I mean? It's just let me see.
Just imagine, if I may, what the generals did, back in the 70s and 80s when all this technology. I mean,
right. That we get to just enjoy.
Click a button. We got the knowledge. They had to actually do the research, do the footwork. Man.
Right.
Great man.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, they are great men. Let's get them a hand, because they Commander GEN.YAHANNA as well. You know what I mean? Because they this is all possible because of them. You understand that? It's all possible. All right. So I don't know if you can see that Ecclesiastes 12 and 10.
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Right.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, Salakia.
Right. And that's a heavy scripture because because of all the perks that he's gotten in America, 50 Cent, a lot of other, not just him, a lot of other brothers, sisters, because of the perks that they got, Shaq, Charles Barkley. I mean, there's so many of them. You can go on and on forever. They got a lot of perks in America because they're rich, and they begin to think that they can trust this devil. You know what I mean? Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. Now, and people look right over this. Why is the scripture saying never to trust somebody, and he's calling them your enemy? So that should, like, people. So when we say the oppressor is the damn devil, this is why, because the Lord says it. The Lord's telling you that this is your enemy. Oh, come on. They are your oppressors, and he says to never trust them. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Iron rusts for a very long time. So and that's
guaranteed to rust. Right,
right, and it just keeps rusting and keeps rusting. It'll be here hundreds and hundreds of years, long after you didn't, left off the planet. And he's telling you that's how this man's wickedness is. You can never get comfortable around them. They are always going to be who they are. You understand that? That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And if you never, you ever get a wake up call? Like you be like, so you be in the world, right? And you'll go a good number of time or days or weeks or months without feeling some oppression or racism. Not even that oppression, but just like, some white person didn't do some harmful shit to you, right? And then one day, Salakia, you do something like you get called one day you get called in the oppressor's office or something like that, at work. And then he lets you know this slavery ain't over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he said something to you. He does something to you to make you remember, this is why I don't fuck with y'all. This is why I should not trust you. You understand? Like they never, their wickedness does not go away. It's going to eventually, I don't care how long you go with having peace or not having a situation with them, they're going to show you, who they are. You know what I mean? Like I'll say one more thing. At the slavery one time, this is when the brother from Garfield, the guy that was shooting out the window. Remember the brother that was shooting the people out the window or whatever?
They ended up killing them, I think.
Right. So one of the devils walked past and said, when they killed him, he said, good. He's like another basically piece of crap off the street. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he was like, he's one of these oppressors that be in there talking to the black guys. Hey, what's up, bro? Bro, this, bro, that, bro, this, bro, that. And he didn't, I was the only one in there that was black at the time. And he said, yeah, another, you know what I mean? He's walking out. He said some basically some racist shit. And then, you know what I mean? I heard him and I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. You can never think these people being there talking about bro this, bro that, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Oh, brother, you know what I mean? Union brother, this, yeah, man, they don't care. They don't give a damn about you. As soon as something and I remember you told me at the slavery one time, the route foreman now, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. He said something about, you know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Like trying to justify why, the man got
George
killed.
Floyd.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like these people, they will always show, and especially when they get home, they're gonna really, you know what I mean, let it be known to their family. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you ever, I tell you what, man, I haven't done it in years, but if you ever go on that channel 11 thing on Facebook,
Come on, look at some of the comments.
you will strap up and go outside and be looking for people. Man, they be saying the most hateful. Oh man, they let you know exactly how they feel about you. They let you know exactly how they feel about you. So maybe 50 Cent needs to log in and watch that. You know what I mean? Let's jump to the next one. All right, let's go to we'll get a few more, then we're gonna jump out of here. Hebrews 4:9. Hebrews 4:9. Let me see. All right. Can you see that, Aaron? Hold on one second.
Con.
Hold on. For some reason, it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. If you can read that for me, Bubba Kashaf.
Con, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God.
Right. And guess what? It's not America. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews 4:9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. There is going to be rest. That's going to be Christ's kingdom. But this is not our rest. And 50 Cent looks very comfortable. And so does a lot of these brothers. They look very comfortable because they didn't got some riches. They didn't got some crumbs from the master. But you know what I mean? They think that this is their rest. This is not our rest. This is not our rest. You know what I mean? Black man, it's not. Black woman, this is not our rest. So, you know what I mean? 50 Cent needs to understand that. And he needs to come down to reality. And like, again, I really like 50 Cent, man. I think he's, you know what I mean? He has some good things about him. And he is a hard worker for sure. If you haven't read his audio book or listened to it, definitely give it a listen. It was one of the best audio books I listened to. Nevertheless, he's on there. He's giving a lot of praise to these heathens. You know what I mean? It's like a brother. I brought this out to you a while ago. I had a brother that I'm cool with in the world try to tell me, you know what I mean? He became he got his thing in the carpenters union and all that. You know what I mean? Got his he's working and all that. A white man, it was, if it wasn't for the white man, I wouldn't know what I. Oh, white man, the oppressor, the one who told me, ain't no nigga showed me nothing. Man, this is what he was saying. Ain't no nigga showed me nothing. If it wasn't for the white man taught me how to earn and to make a living for myself. I was listening to this dude like, then they had the nerve to talk bad about the Mexicans. Oh, Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do stuff, but they do shitty work. I was like, bro. I was like, I'm done. I told him, you hate your people. You hate your people. You're going to sit up here and tell me that as a black man who's 40 something years old, you have not witnessed oppression. You don't see how the system's set up. Oh, I'm tired of hearing that. Niggas is always making excuses. But this is what happens when you get crumbs. This is the same thing that 50 Cent's on, because he got an avenue. Don't even know that it's really Satan, and you know what I mean, and put him in where he's at. They think that they can shit on their own people now. You know what I mean? Because the white man, you went to the carpenters union and learned a trade, and you watched a couple white men on a job who really don't be doing a damn thing. They be sitting there, you know what I mean, making all this money doing no work. You know what I mean? And you think that you owe them something now. Not even realizing there was a time when these these devils were in the damn cave and didn't know nothing, and we civilized them and taught them. You understand that? They didn't even know how to take a damn shower or a bath. You know what I mean? But he want to give all credit to them. You know what I mean? It's just, and then he had the nerve to turn. He had the nerve to try to argue slavery with me. I just put my head down like, well, I just couldn't believe it. But that's how destroyed we are in the world. That's why I said the love of America equals hate for God and your people. You cannot love this world and love your people. It's just impossible. It's impossible. You can jump in, you know what I mean, anytime you want.
Come on. Yeah, I'm good. I'm Tawab, sir.
Okay, cool. Come on. Let me see. I'm gonna bring out maybe two more, and we're gonna jump out of here. Let me see. Let me see if I want to do this one. Let me see. Let me see if it's first. Let me see. First. 6. Let me see if this is it. If I want. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, this is a good one right here. All right, so we'll start here. All right, and I'll read this one first.
Come on.
All right, this is 1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. You understand that? So these type of people who are rich, especially black men in America, you know, black women in America, and then regular people like us, not in the UPK, think that these people are godly. TD Jakes is godly. Tyler Perry is godly. You know what I mean? Why do we think they're godly? Because why? Because
they got money.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So they must be blessed by God, because and God is with them. God is with them because he's driving around in that new Range Rover. He's flying private jets. You know what I mean? He's on the cover of Time magazine. Ooh, he's on the cover with a white woman.
if I may, sir. If I may, they don't. I guess they don't realize that Satan could bless you too with riches and all.
Right. Excellent point. Heavy point you brought out.
And people just if you don't even have to be like in the Bible, but you gotta there used to be a song called "Murder Was the Case." Remember that song?
Yeah.
And Snoop died, and the devil came, or Satan came to him and told him, "Look, I could give you all of this. I can give you more than you ever had."
But please, what I mean? let me just. Is that not exactly what happened to Christ on the mountaintop?
That's it.
That's what it is, and that's what they don't. That's what they don't understand. It ain't the Most High blessing you. You're a damn sinner. The Most High ain't blessing those sinners. But Satan will come in there and here you go, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you this temporarily for your services, but in the long term, you know what I mean? That's basically what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It says, from such withdraw thyself. Don't even involve yourself with people like this. Don't go near them. Don't think because they got all these riches and they got all these things happening for them right now that it's something that you need to be, you know what I mean, involved with. Don't worry about that. The Most High gonna take care of you. You just keep being a righteous brother or sister. You understand that? Just keep doing what you're doing, the right thing. Don't try to mimic these people or be like them. Let me go to verse 9. Let me see. I think this is another one I want to bring out. It's lock here. Let me see. Heavy. All right. I'm gonna read this one. If you could read that for me, Bubba Kashaw.
Khan. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Now let me see if we're on the same page here. You know what I mean? Let me see if we're on the same page here. I want to see because General Muhammad always does this in class. Be here with me. Who do you think about when you see this? I'll give you one answer. Come on, priest. Don't let me down, priest. Don't let me down.
Come on, don't do that to me.
Just think about what's happening right now in the world. Think about a person. I'll read that 1 Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Hey, if I may, P. Diddy.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the big priest, baby. That's the big priest. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Listen, that's exactly what happened. They that will be rich fall into temptation. He got into temptation with these women, Cassie, and a snare, a trap. That's a trap. Because believe me, regardless of what happened to her, that broad was a damn trap. And into many foolish and hurtful lusts. You see running out the damn hotel in a towel with rainbow colored socks, which drown men. Nobody said anything about that. I was wondering why nobody never said anything. Like, that should tell you right there what he's on. He's in the hallway with rainbow colored socks, which drown men in destruction and perdition. That's what he's going through right now, destruction. You see what I'm saying? And he brought this on himself because he doesn't know the truth. He's not in the I.S.U.P.K and the Command and General Honor, which we are fortunate to have these things. You understand that? So being away from the UPK and not being in the truth can hurt you. And you're going to love America, and eventually it's going to bring you down. Puffy went on these years being rich and rich and rich, and now he's destroyed. You know what I mean? And 50 Cent better be careful because he could be next. So we're gonna bring out. Let's do one more. Let me see. Let me see what I want to bring out here. I got a few here, but let me see. Let's try Matthew. Let me see. 25 and 40. Salaki in 1 minute. Israel.
Come on.
Let me see. Let's see if we can close it out with this. This is one I want to close it out with. All right, hold on. Let me see. No, I don't want to use that one. Let me try another one. It's a good one, but I don't want to close it out with that. Let me see. Let me try Luke.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Can I read a scripture that may
Come on.
If I may, it's Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 30.
All right, let me get it up on the screen first. You said Ecclesiasticus, and then I'll jump into that. Let me see. Ecclesiasticus
chapter 10, verse 30. Come on. The water.
No problem, brother. 20. We say it again. 20, 10 and what?
10 and 30, sir.
10 and 30. Okay, all right, and I'll pull it up. Okay. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 30.
Go ahead.
The poor man is honored for his skill.
Right.
And the rich man is honored for his riches.
Right. And that's heavy what the brother brought out. You got to give him a hand on that. That was right on the spot too. You're right. You know what I mean? The poor man is honored for his skill. You know what I mean? Being a servant, basically. You know what I mean? Serving, because that's where you use your skills to earn bread and to do work. And the rich man is honored for his riches, because a rich man can do no wrong. Like for example, Aaron, like a brother like me, we can have 6, 7, 8 kids, right? And if somebody in the world would be like, "Why you got all them kids? Would you, this and that?" Let Lil Wayne or 50 Cent have 6 or 7 kids. You think they're gonna say anything to them?
Not at
all. What they gonna say? They're gonna say, I want to be his 8th baby mom. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna say. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I said, being rich and being in tune with America is always going to benefit you in America. You understand that? It's going to make you look like a king. It's going to make you look like you're godly. You know what I mean? It's going to make you look like you're a good person. But we know in the I.S.U.P.K and Command and General Honor, that's just false. It's not something that it doesn't. Having money doesn't mean anything. Actually, in the truth, to having money really is just nothing but being rich like that is really nothing but a distraction. That's why I said that's why I want to bring. Let me see if I can find the scripture. Oh, you can say whatever you got to say about this, but I'm gonna try to find this last scripture. I'm sorry, Salaki.
No, good. You're good, sir. You're too wild. I'm good. Salaki.
Okay, I want to bring that because there's one. I can close it out with that if I can find which one it is. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this is it. Because that, like I said, people having money and they think that that means something. Let me see.
I remember there was one, if I may, sir. There was one scripture you showed me about a year ago that was heavy. It was basically when a rich man talks, everybody shuts up and listens. But when a poor man talks, if he stumbles, everybody's looking like, "Who's this guy?" You know, basically. I'm just paraphrasing it, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a heavy
con.
scripture also. You know, you're looked at as somebody just because you got money. You know, everybody respects you. You know, and you can
Right.
get away with more, and now you can be so sinful, and people
Yeah.
don't, you know, just let things go when you're rich. But when
Yeah,
you're
you get, I mean,
poor, they just hammer you. You
oh, con,
know,
like you get chance after chance after,
chance
just like
at
we
the
just read, about that female. Like she
con,
was doing all that stuff, and the charges got dropped. You know what I mean? She
con,
got caught on tape lying, and it didn't mean
con.
anything. You know what I mean? Let me see. All right. Let's read this we'll close it out with this. Let me get this is Jeremiah 9 23. Then we'll go to 24 and we'll close it out. If you could, Bubba Shah, read that for me, please.
Con, it's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Right. Don't think that you're something special or above everybody else just because you're rich. You know what I mean? Yes, you might have riches and you're fortunate, but you're still still like your people. You understand that?
Con,
You're still like your people. You can't think that you're better than them just because you got a little bit you got money. You know what I mean? And you know, America deals with you for now. They don't really accept you, but they just deal with you. All right, go to 24, brother.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 24. But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, and
Mm-hmm.
I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness,
Mm-hmm.
judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For these things I delight, saith the Lord.
Right. The Lord don't give a damn about your riches, Hawk. He don't give a damn about that. He is worried about you doing what he says to do and keeping his laws, statutes, and commands. You understand that? That's why he says that he understandeth and knoweth me. Knowing me. If you being rich don't mean shit if you don't know the Lord. You understand that? That's why we have it so much better than them people. Even though they have millions and billions, they don't know what we know. You understand that? And they cannot fish for the people and help their people. We have a true, gift and blessing, you understand that, from the Most High, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. So the Lord delights in you keeping his law, statutes, and commands, being brotherly, not throwing Tony Yayo in the bushes, not, you know what I mean, not put on a suit looking like the black Joe Biden, you know what I mean, like, and putting some heathen up in front and that making her seem like she's better than your sisters. And I don't know if you want to say anything else to close it out.
Sir, that was that throwing Tony Yayo in the bushes. That's a rough one there. Man.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be your friend, man, your brother.
Brother. Again, so and before I close it out, I'm gonna read off this list. We got these activities going on. I had posted a video about it, but I'm gonna do it again in this video. Of course, we got the fire weekend coming up. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be from August 1st to the 4th, right? That's a Thursday. It starts August 1st, right? So first we got the round table of truth with the big Cap Mawakwa, you know what I'm saying? The Midwest Monster, you know what I'm saying? That's going to start from 10 to 12 p.m., you know what I'm saying? That's at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, all right? Okay, so then from there, we're going to move on to the scripture breakdown class with 12 Shield General Mahyman. That's going to be 7 to 9 p.m. That's also at 12355 Gratiot Avenue. You don't want to miss that. You know what I mean? General Mahyman goes in on them breakdowns. The ISUIC is going to be tuned in. They still are their breakdowns from him. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, same night, we're going to have a UPK game night. You know what I'm saying? Brotherly, sisterly, you know what I'm saying? Get together with our brothers and our sisters. That's going to be from 9 to 11 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Same place, 12355 Gratiot Avenue. Then we're going to move over to the next day, Friday, August the 2nd. Camp speaking and a food and clothing drive. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes. You know how the food and clothing drives go. We just came back from one in Ohio, right? Lorraine, Ohio. But this one, camp speaking, food and clothing drive, is going to be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's at 1310 Cass Avenue. So brothers going to be out there blazing, you know what I'm saying, teaching that truth, and we're going to be out there helping our people. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And again, that's Friday, August 2nd, all right? Then, don't stop there, you know what I'm saying? The same day, Friday, August 2nd, 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana. Let's give him a hand, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The big guy, you know what I mean? So he has a speaking going on. It's called A Real Conversation. Are demons real, and are they among us?
Heavy.
That's gonna be. Remember, we was just talking about something about that. Like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be heavy. I can't wait to see what he says about that. And that's gonna be from 6 to 9 p.m. Same place, Gratiot Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Commanding General Yohana, giving a speaking 13 shield, commanding General Yohana. Are demons real and are they among us? Then Aharon, later that night, album release party. Now I don't know whose album is being released, but it's from 10 until. So you know what that means. There's going to be a lot of strong, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of women, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The I.S.U.P.K is going to be there. So you better have the women and the liquor.
And the liquor.
You have the strong, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we coming. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be at 21530 Gratiot Avenue, okay? So that's the same day, all right? So now, keep it moving. Move over to Saturday, August 3rd. Motown tour, you know what I'm saying? This is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 2648 West Grand Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? That's a Motown tour. So you know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful history of our people, you know, in that music industry. You know what I'm saying? All right. So following after that, we got the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 to 2 p.m. And this is going to be at 315 East Warren Avenue. All right. So we got all these things lined up. You know what I'm saying? You know, the I.S.U.P.K, we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, Aharon, you might be interested in this one. We got the gun range. You know what I'm saying?
Good night.
I believe it's called Action Impact. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. 14855 8 Mile Road, East Point, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to go there because you need to get your, you know what I mean? You need to get your aim straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. What happened in what was that? What's that movie with Omar Epps and LL Cool J? And he's like,
he couldn't shoot. God. That was in too deep.
Yeah, he's like, because he's talking to LL. He's like, you know, the brother's letting off shots, but he couldn't shoot. That's all Haran. Haran can't shoot. You need to go to, you know what I'm saying, to the gun range, Action Impact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Saturday, August 3rd. So we keep it moving. We got a couple more. So after that, late night activities, you know what I'm saying, at Flood's Bar and Grill. This is from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? That's at 731 St. Antoine. Okay, so I'm saying, so we got all these things lined up, and then finally, all these things lined up, and then finally, Sunday, August 4th, you know what I'm saying, the Midwest Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's gonna be at 12801 Chandler Park Drive. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. From Thursday, August 1st, you know, to the fourth Sunday, non-stop. This is how we do in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General Yohana, Aharon. I don't know about you, you know what I'm saying, but they need to get out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, brothers need to get out, the sisters need to get out there. You might get lucky and get you. You might get lucky. So now, but with that, you know what I'm saying, we will close out the class, you know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying, give the priest officer Aharon a hand, you know what I'm saying? Give Commanding General Yohana a hand, the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General Yohana, again, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We got these classes Monday through Friday. We got a Sabbath service on Saturday. Get online, support this truth, pay your tithes, you know what I'm saying? Come down to the camp speakings, you know what I'm saying? Haran, you got anything you want to add?
Law, sir.
All right, with that, for water for tuning in, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.